I'm actually kind of surprised that this story hasn't blown up because this is basically confirming what we've all been talking about for so long, that Meghan Markle does in fact set up these pap walks. And it's even funnier because this man, Mark Karloff, a California paparazzo. Now, I couldn't find any pictures of him. I'm sure that's just because he's a photographer. But this guy's talking about 4 years ago. So just imagine what this woman is doing now, because people don't, I mean, other paparazzis don't even want to take their picture. She has to call them in order for her to even come out, right? We know that back grid, so on and so forth. Nobody really cares. And even this guy says, when the two idiots first showed up in LA, it was a mad scramble to find out where they were staying, where they were going to be living, and every photographer in LA was trying to find out every secret. But now they're not worth the hassle. Uh, you know, I have to say, and this is the one thing that surprises me, how popular Harry and Meghan were. A lot of people, okay, a lot of people believed their bullshit 4 years ago. And maybe it wasn't even until 2023 with the fake car chase that really killed everything, along with the curtsy as well. But the fake car chase was the real killer. It does surprise me how many people were really tricked by these two idiots, and they really thought that the royal family was oppressive and racist. It still surprises me to this day. So this guy says, at the same time, they were running around doing mock photo ops. They were doing setups. They would pop up and be doing some charity work. And I think it was their photographers. So everyone, and he means other paparazzi. So everyone was very frustrated. Yeah, because we know how these two people are, especially her. Now, Harry, I don't know if he cares about paparazzi. I'm going to be honest in that respect, because the guy is, don't say that, can't say that, the guy's kind of lame. Okay, the guy is really lame when it comes to this. But I think that Meghan, yeah, absolutely, sets up photo ops, and then, as this says, their photographer, we've seen it, they took their own photographers and camera people to the wildfire hub, remember? So you can really see that right now this is all coming out, and that's why I said I'm so surprised that this isn't a bigger story. He said in the initial period of the two idiots, they hightailed it across the pond and set up camp here, that it was an intense pursuit by photographers. I did hear something back then, or not back then, but I did read something where they were saying the photos of them used to really fetch some cash, something like 300,000 for a photo. And I was like, really? I guess people really used to care about these two people, and now it's just us sitting here and laughing at his testicle head, and she's a call girl, allegedly. And he goes on, I shot them at a couple of events when they first arrived, and then I decided it was too much for me. The craziness of that kind of photo I stay away from because it's not exclusive. Oh, no, don't say that. You sound like you're complaining. Oh, I can't get an exclusive, so I'm not going to take a photo. And they don't make as much money. Yeah, they don't. I really think that these two people, especially now that they have their whole team, I bet you paparazzi, real ones, they wouldn't make any money off of them, because everything now says released by Archwell, or of course Backgrid. He ends off, in the US, in my experience, it has died down a lot. Yeah, they're useless now. They aren't worth the hassle, and the payday isn't the same. People don't care as much as they used to.